I don't know. I said when I moved over to Sundays, I would be able to do it every week. And, well, I missed two in a row. So, oh well. I mean, as you can hear, I'm still not, still not 100%. But, well, as I usually would say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. Just reach you this week or whenever I get to it and do it for you. But yeah, I'm on this today. It's just, it's just one of those things where when you look at things and you're kind of like, well, are you supposed to do it? But then again, not feeling good, and I'm gonna do something real quick. Yes, obviously this. I was trying to throw a little humor in there. But anyway, we're back. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a video. Then we've had two weeks go by, and well, what happened last Sunday? I was getting sick. Yesterday, I just forgot I was gonna do it. Still not 100%. Still dealing with all this congestion and stuff, but it's not. Well, at least it's not COVID. That's the main thing. It wasn't COVID, and I'm happy about that. So, it's still haven't gotten it yet, and I'm hoping, praying I don't get it at all, because well, it's just one of those things. But anyway, I got some things I can talk about. Last time we talked, well, Saints lost 3 games in a row, but they lost to Tampa the last time we talked to you guys. But last time I talked to you guys, but it is what it is. They had a dink and doink. Couldn't tie the game up yesterday in London, but we'll talk about that. LSU comes from behind again, this time to Auburn, and came from 17-0 down, scored 21 unanswered points, win the game. We'll talk about that. West Jefferson still struggling with offense. District starts now, so if they gotta get it going, it's got to happen now. Because it's one thing about the district they're in. Anybody can win it. I mean, for the first time, and I think forever, we can actually say even Grace King could win the district. We'll see. TikTok. I am now subscribable on TikTok. So you can subscribe to me on YouNow, and you can just subscribe to me on TikTok. That's 2 big things. Koike being the first on both sides. I got 2 on YouNow. Koike became my first today on TikTok. So yeah, I'm subscribable on both of them now. So if you belong to the network, if you belong to either one of them, you get spare money every month. That's fine. If you got it, I'm not going to push for it. If it happens, it happens. Feel free if you want to do it. But yeah. So I got that going on. So we'll get started. Well, like I said, the last time it was the Saints lost to Tampa Bay. All right, boom. Tampa finally got a regular season win against the Saints, the first time in 5 years. So I mean, hats off to them. They went and got it, but it was also kind of given to them too. But it is what it is. You deal with it. You can't win them all. Then they go to Carolina, and I don't know. What was everybody's still going through their mind. Why is he continuing to play in the injured Jameis Winston? Why he continue to play him? Lost to Carolina. So then they go to I almost said go to Minnesota, but they went to London, Tottenham Stadium, and went and played the Vikings there. And had to say the offense did move with Andy Dalton being the quarterback. They moved to football. And that's something, and they scored points. I mean, got 25 points, but, wasn't enough. As Minnesota goes and gets a field goal, go up 28-25, then you got your chance to do it at the end. I mean, but this is after Lutz made a 60-yarder. He goes to kick a 61-yarder to try to put the game in overtime. He pumps off the crossbar and then the upright, and then pounces off the crossbar, and then that was it. It happened, but the offense moved the ball better. That's a fact. With Andy Dalton, they moved the ball better. Things look better. So, broken back or not, I don't know. Does Jameis play again for the Saints? Who knows? Who knows at this point? But one thing's painfully obvious with the New Orleans Saints, they have to draft a quarterback. You got a good crop of quarterbacks coming out this year. Well, this next year, and you got to go get one. It's just it's painfully obvious. Got to do it. It's time to invest in the future, and it's time to invest in it right now. So, who knows how far this is going to lose the streaks? And they're going to win 1-3 now. They're going to go to 1-4. They're going to go to 1-5. Who knows? Who knows? Do they lay an egg against Seattle because they coming back from England? I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. So it is what it is. You deal with what you got to deal with and move on. So we'll see. We'll see. That's all you can say is we'll see. LSU. Well, 2 weeks ago, they fell behind Mississippi State. Came back and won that game. So the first SEC win of the year. In Auburn, they fall behind 17-0. And you're thinking, I even said it too. I said, this is over. It's right before halftime. I'm thinking, this is over. It's over. It's already over and done with. Then the fumble comes. The scoop and score comes. That changes everything. All of a sudden, LSU's on the board. All of a sudden, you can see it. Momentum. They got it. And here we go. And then they get the second score before the half. And, once they took the lead, the defense just took over and just held on. And took the team for a ride. But one thing's got to happen for LSU. The passing game has to get going. Receivers have to catch the balls. And they got to start throwing the long ball. Jaden Daniels, you're 5 games in. It's time to get comfortable. You should be comfortable with this offense now. So you should be able to go. You should be able to get it going, move it, do it, and go. It's time. It is way past time. It is way, 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 way past time. So, but hats off to them. They're number 25 this week. We'll see if they can keep some momentum going. I know they got Florida coming up. They got some big games coming up. Tennessee, Alabama, all that still could come. Ole Miss. Ole Miss before Alabama, but you know what I'm saying. Those games are coming up. So, they got to get it going. And Brian Kelly even said it today. He said, look, you're not winning those games. You're not beating Florida. You're not beating Tennessee. You're not beating Alabama. You're not beating Ole Miss if you don't throw the football better than this. He knows it. He knows it. So it's now high time to do it. I mean, if Daniels can't get the ball down the field, then give Nussmeier a shot, He did okay the last couple of games he's played in. Give him a shot. That's all you can do. So, he didn't play well against Southern, but he played well against New Mexico, and he played well against Auburn when he had to play. So hats off to LSU. They up to number 25. They 3-1. Just think they were just one point away from possibly going to overtime against Florida State. When at that point LSU had momentum. So who knows? Who knows? 1 point away from being undefeated. Okay. We'll see. Uh, High school football. I mean, first off, what can you say about? I mean, continue to say about Arch Manning. It's just one amazing thing after the next. He's passed up his both of his uncles. Now he owns records that both Eli and Peyton and Eli both owned at Newman. They're gone. The nephews now got him. And somebody was in the chat saying that when they said that he broke records of both of his uncles, who's his dad? Somebody writes in there. Well, let's see. They mentioned Eli. They mentioned Peyton. What's the one they didn't mention? Cooper. It's like, boom. Yeah, Cooper's his dad, dummies. Yeah. If they're both uncles, he only got one other brother. I don't know. They got a brother, Ralph, that we don't know about? Who knows? I don't know. That's just people. But no, congratulations. I mean, Texas is going to get him, okay. That's fine. Would I love to see him a future New Orleans Saint? Yeah. Follow his grandfather and become a Saint. I would be fantastic. But, Saints have to be the worst team then. So we're talking about 5 years now. The Saints would have to be the worst team in the league 4 or 5 years from now. They'd have to be the worst team, get the first pick. So that's how that works. Because he'll definitely be a first pick. No question. West Jefferson, and I'm gonna say this. I'm only gonna preface this a little bit. It seems I got some fan requests, and Ernie's a good friend of mine. Ernie Waits. He's been with me. I mean, he's done. Last year he stepped in when he could. This year it's not as much, but in comes David Williams for 2 games, and I tell you what. I am very impressed, and people want, people have made a couple of requests to me on Facebook, but then I've gotten some personal messages from people saying they would like to see him the permanent guy. First off, whenever or if ever Simi Carter can come back, he's color analyst. So, as far as I'm concerned there, but if he doesn't come back, or if he tells me he's not going to come back, well, then that's a different story. But, I could work with Ernie, I could work with David. But, so it's not, I have no personal preference one way or the other. I like them both. They're both doing really good work, and I'm happy with both of them. So it's nothing of a personal preference of who's what, who. If Ernie can do it this Thursday, then he'll be there. If he can't, then I'll ask Dave. If he can't be there, then we'll see. But getting to the team, kept saying they got to get the offense going. Finally got it going this week, but by that time, Shaw had already had 40 some odd points. Wound up winning 51-13. Whatever. Yeah, that's what it was. And they finally got the offense going. They were able to get some points. But I tell you what, that's going to be a good game. When Shaw and Belchase play each other, that's going to be a fantastic game. And I would love to see that game. I would really, really love to be there. But I have to look at the schedule and see. But yeah, I got to get I just realized I got to get some commercials to Rudy Dixon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just remembered that because I got to get the 3 commercials I got to send him. And, actually, I'm going to send him 4. So I'm going to send him another commercial, too. So I got 4 commercials to send him. The game's going to be on the radio, the East Jefferson game. So, let's hope they can get the offense going and keep it going. That's what? This is week 6, 7, 8. So, 3 weeks. Yeah. Yeah. Well, 2 weeks from today. Well, Thursday. Because we got Bonneville this Thursday first. We got to deal with that first. And, well, we'll see what happens. And, the whole district is like, yeah, maybe East Jefferson the only one that's, I think, up. Well, actually, Grace King's got a couple of wins this year. So we'll see. We're at, Westchester 2-3. So it's not like they winless or anything like that. They're there. They just got to win. They got to win out now. And but same can be said for Eric. Same can be said for Chalmette. Same can be said for Grace King, Bonneville, Chalmette, all of them. East Jefferson, all of them. So, do I think any of those teams are going to win out? No, I don't. I don't think any of them are going to win out. Who's going to win the district? It's probably going to come down to week 10 when West Jeff and Chalmette play each other. That's probably what'll determine who wins the district. We'll see. But got to play the other games too. So, but yeah, week 8 we'll be on the radio. Nash Icon. So yeah, 106.1 Nash Icon in New Orleans. So we'll be on there week 8. So that's a Thursday night, October 20th. Otherwise, get on my network and watch as well. Listen. Watch. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out from here. We'll see what happens. That's all you can do is look forward and see what happens. But I tell you what I'm looking forward to. Thank you, Saints, for doing this. But let's go Pelicans. I want to see them get started. I want to see them get started. So I think they're going to do great things. CJ getting an extension. Zion getting his extension. Larry Nance Jr. just got his extension. I think they're ready. I think they're ready to make a move. B.I. and Valanciunas. I think they're going to have a good team. Some people actually pick them third in the West. Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, people picking them third in the West. They go from 9th in the West to... If they go from 9th in the West to 3rd in the West in 1 year, yeah, that would be a quantum leap. I think they can do it. We'll see. It's a big deal, but we'll see. I can't wait for them to get started in a couple of weeks. I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for them. And you never hear me say that in football season, but you're hearing it this year. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready for Pelicans basketball to get started. Ready for the season to get kicked off. I am so ready for it. So had to say that, but yes, I can be subscribed to on YouNow and on TikTok now. So obviously Koike being my first, and on both sides, but I do have two. I have a second person on YouNow, but yep, subscribe if you can. If you can subscribe, please do. All right, on that note, I'm going to get on out of here, and of course, Koike, love you. And I'll talk to everybody later, and as I always say, God willing, I'll talk to you in a little while. Bye now.